Why do you always have to be the bad guy because you micromanage your team? Or because you become like an emotional punching bag because no one wants to take full responsibility for their problems and they want to just give it all to you and expect you to figure it out? Why do your team always miss deadlines and then your boss is going down on you because you're the leader? If that's you, then these tips I'm about to get ready to tell you can help you out a lot. If you're wondering who I am, my name is Derek, and I'm a staff sergeant in the Marine Corps. I've been in for 10 years. I know, don't mind the baby face, but I led many different Marines through different times in my lifetime. So that's why I believe I'm qualified to give you this information. And if you're good with it, let's get into it. That first one is to set those clear expectations of the role. And what the responsibility is, your responsibility is to sit down and essentially what the job is about, and just pretty much give as much detail as you can to them so you know what to expect and what you expect to get done. Because you are the reason that they're not where they need to be at right now. Don't click out the video yet. If you're that soft to a point where you feel like me talking to you this direct is hurting your feelings, then this video isn't for you. That's not my overall goal. My overall goal is to help you become a better person in general. But you need to sit your team down and talk to them about your expectations of them, their role within the job, and what they need to do in order to get the job done. Because if they don't know what to do, they're kind of like going in this sea of nothingness with nothing but like a paddle. They don't know where to go, no map, no roadmap, no anything. They're just flowing through life or flowing through your job, the job every single day with nowhere to go. And in the end, you'll be the one that get in trouble because you're taking all the responsibility and you're the one who's supposed to be the one in charge of them, but yet they're still doing whatever because of you. Now, that next one is to do those monthly performance counselings, meaning that if you don't tell your team or your team members how they're doing every single month, then they're just kind of going based on the flow. Things change. You need to update every month about how they did that month. You need to restate to them their role within the organization, their role within that group or their team, and your role as well, and state them what their next goal is for the next month when you provide that next counseling to them. Because people need a goal in order to feel a purpose. Because imagine you didn't have a purpose in life and you're just kind of going through life with nothing to do. That's hopeless. That sucks. Everyone wants to have something to strive for. Well, at least some people do. The ones who actually want to become something. Give your team something they can look up to, they can look at to show where they can get to. Because once you have somewhere or something you can aim at and you go above it, then that means that the organization will improve a role in your team in regards to how your team look from higher down will look good overall. Which means that you will look good because you're their boss. The next one is to promote sincere candor, meaning that take away all the politically correct terms. You need to have a team, or you can't leave that there if you need to, politically correct terms. But you need to have a team where you can talk to them in a way that's kind, but yet truthful and openly and direct, and provide them that avenue so they can speak to you like that as well, right? It allows you to be more honest and straightforward with what you expect and how you expect for them to do things, and it makes your whole life a lot more easier if they're willing to be able to kind of accept your criticism openly. That's also why I think you should do this in the beginning as well, when you sit them down to do the expectation of what you expect of them to do, right? Because if you just kind of pop off out of nowhere and just talk to them in a direct manner that's sincere candor, like I just said, then it's like unexpected. It's like a dog that you know who's been a good dog the majority of his life, like your pet dog, and all of a sudden he just kind of bites you out of nowhere. You're the dog who just bit your employee because you just kind of hit him with that sincere candor. You mean it sincerely, but they don't know that. They took it as you being direct to them. So talk to them about this new thing and get them into the flow of it so that all you can improve all together. That next one is to set the example. You are the leader. In the Marine Corps, this is a highly stressed thing that every Marine understands. That if you don't be the part, if you don't set the example, then your Marines will follow you. And in general, no one likes a trash Marine. And that's, in general, no one likes a trash person. Be some utility to your team. Have some type of to what you do, right? Try every single day to show up for your team. Show them that you care. Show them that you're there. Show them that you are actually the person who they want to be like. Set that example of where they need to go to. And maybe you don't know how to set that example. If you don't, luckily for you, we have books. And you also have your higher ups, your leaders in those higher levels of your organization who can help you out as well. Look at them. Look at the ones who you look up to and see how they act. And try to adopt those traits as your own. Take what you don't adopt them fully, but take what you need that applies to you and then apply it to them. Apply it to yourself in order to use it to motivate them to be better and set the example. Meaning that, to give you an example, let's say that your employees show up to work at 7 in the morning. Now, you have two types of people. You can show up at 7:30 in the morning, which is like 30 minutes later, which you can do. It's up to you. Or you can show up earlier than them to show them what time they should actually be there, to show them that if they can't beat you, well, not in that way. You have to genuinely want to be that leader. But if you show up early, then you show them how to be as leader, what type of team that they're on, the type of person they should be, to set that example. Number 5 is you need to genuinely care about them, meaning that you have to care about them, want to grow and be better. Don't mistake being nice for being kind. Let me give you an example of being nice. Let's say that they're working on this project that's been going on for maybe a month, and they've been slacking this whole month. And the next morning is the day the project needs to be turned in to your boss or whoever. But it's not done yet. They still got stuff they gotta do. But yet, you send them home because you tell them that you're gonna take the blunt of the force from your boss because they've been working hard. But you know deep down that they haven't really been trying, that they haven't been trying their best. Now, a kind leader would let them know that they haven't been acting up to par. They're not where they need to be at. So you're going to finish your project. But also as a kind leader, you can also allow them to come in a little bit later once they finish that project because they've been slacking. That's what I mean. Don't mistake being nice for being kind. Another example is hold them accountable, right? Don't let them just let things go. Like, don't let them do small things that test you. Acknowledge those things. Use that sincere candor to bring it up. The next one is give on the spot feedback. Don't wait until those monthly counseling reviews in order to talk to them and let them know how they did. Talk to them on the spot. If you see that they're doing something wrong, let them know what they're doing wrong. Otherwise, they'll continue doing it wrong until you talk to them. And then at that point, if it's got to a point where it's so bad that you have to fire them, then they will be like, why? What did I even do? You didn't even tell me that this whole time. But yet, during the monthly counseling, you want to tell me I was doing it wrong this whole time, but you never said nothing to me? That's a problem that you want to diffuse in the beginning. But because if you see them doing something wrong, then you, as a man or woman, need to bring that up to them and let them know what they did wrong. That next one, it let them learn and fail sometimes. Sometimes you let them experience life. Let them learn and fail. Right? To give you a story. So as a drill instructor, I'm a drill instructor in the Marine Corps as well. So when we first come here, we get on a job training around the recruits, meaning that in day school we get these time periods called observations, where we learn how to actually become a real drill instructor by interacting with the recruits. we learn and fail, and we ask for tips on how to be better from the other drill instructors who actually are doing the job. So let them actually perform it. Don't let them fail. Don't give them tips, or you can give them tips, but let them actually try it first. And give them the framework, but not the whole system yet. But that's all I got. Thank you for listening, and hopefully these tips can help you out in your leadership position or the leadership position that you're getting. Stay motivated.